catch my breath for a minute. E tū ana hau ki te waha i ngā kōrero mō te Pāti Māori nei. I tēnei rangi, i tautoko ana mātou i tēnei o ngā pire, ki te whakarongo ki ngā kōrero, ki wanganui i te rōpū komiti whakahaere mō tēnei o ngā pire. Tāmaki Makaurau, loved by many, reminds us that there is, and always will be, over 100 reasons to love Tāmaki Makaurau. Mr Speaker, I rise to discuss the community aspects of this bill. My connection to this bill is I actually lived in Beach Haven, North Shore for 12 years of my life. And at that time, Dan Bidwell was my MP when I was 12 years old. And I was going to put a petition to him to actually change the T2 lanes to T3, but there's a whole other kaupapa. So back to this bill. Te Pāti Māori wishes to hear from mana whenua on this matter raised in the bill, both individually and or collectively, where mana whenua deem it appropriate to do so. In support the bill to first reading, we wish to hear more about how Auckland City has gone about identifying alternative options, conclusions with local boards, a consultation with local boards, engagement with the public, iwi Māori, while the general policy statement for the bill explains that restrictions in the Principal Act prevent the club from securing the commercial income necessary to fund restoration of the boating club, building and provide an income necessary for the club to maintain the boating club building into the future. Te Pāti Māori notes that the principal use of the land is intended to remain for the community. We, through Parliament, wish to hear from the community directly. Te Pāti Māori will always query the way land was acquired and by mana whenua views on the land occupation. More broadly, we look forward learning more insights about that. He whenua makaurau, Auckland has many partners. Auckland is a diverse city whom many have come to all home. In this way, it is always important to work alongside our key partners, ensure that those matters raised in general policy statements. That is why we commend this bill to the House. Tēnā rā koutou.
Well, I'm a little bit confused because I've always known Aniwa Road to have a T3 lane. I don't even remember it being T2, which is what I think she's talking about, unless it's further back. Yeah, I always remember it being a T3 lane. And I remember like leaving Alex's place and having to crawl on there to get onto the motorway. And I was so annoyed that I had to sit in the right-hand lane because I was in a single occupancy car.
So to Hana's point about checking the history of the land, I did look into that. I didn't find anything that linked it to Māori ownership. But yeah, that is a really important point to bring up when you're dealing with historic buildings and stuff like that. You don't know if it's like, I don't know, like an old urupa or something there that might have been just built.
Well, that's what happened in Waikanae Beach.
That's right, yes.
And yes, it was very good thanks to our great friend Mark Robertson, who actually said, here's a question that none of your candidates will have an absolute idea what it's about until they get given the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite intriguing, that one.